Hey, what's up? We're the Used, and you're listening to Cheese. I'm so fucking stoned right now. It was difficult in the beginning. There wasn't anywhere for us to play. We're from Utah County, and rock and roll is like, you know, it's the devil's music. Utah County is like the anthill of the Mormon zit.
Yeah.
But you know, we did what we could. We played at like comedy clubs, or we played at old folks' homes.
We got kicked out of every single venue we played in, one by one, till there was nothing left.
Yeah, we'd played at Johnny B's, and then after the show, they're like, "Oh, you can never play here again." And then we played at Club Omni, and after they were like, "Oh, you can't ever play here again." So I guess it was, you know, lucky for us, John Feldman heard about us quick, and we didn't have to like stick around in Utah much longer. You kind of get used to it, man. We've been touring for almost 11 years now. So, or more than that. Did we start touring in 2000?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of becomes your home away from home. I guess the most difficult part about touring for everyone is just the adjustment. Once you leave home and get out on tour, it takes a few days to kind of get into it. And same with when you leave a tour and you go back home. But I think that we're all born to do this, so if we're at home for more than like 2 weeks, we start to go crazy. When we first hooked up, everyone was into such different music. Like I saw a flyer, they were looking for a lead singer, and I saw a flyer of the band. It was like, influences include Mr. Bungle, Snot, Goldfinger, Zebrahead, Rancid, Tupac. I mean, there's this like...
It doesn't even go together.
Yeah, so and when I joined the band, I was into kind of really obscure, like, post-punk rock and hardcore. And, so it was all a different diversity. I'd never really listened to Goldfinger or Mr. Bungle or Social Distortion or any of the bands that these guys were kind of into. So we kind of all drew from our own personal inspirations, and then that kind of, this is what we got, I guess. We'd been touring for like a year or maybe a year and a half before we did the first Warped Tour we did in 2002. And there was one show in particular where we played on the Volcom stage, and halfway through the Taste of Ink, everything went out. But instead of stopping the song, the crowd just sang every word. And for us, we were like, whoa. We had no idea that kids knew the words to our songs, and that we were the awesomest band of all time ever. But we figured that out directly after that show. Everyone's got to be in it for the right reason. I mean, there's a lot of times out here when, you know, I've been preoccupied with this or that, or it's been drinking, or it's been drugs, and that sucks the life out of the live band atmosphere, and that sucks the life out of your entire life on tour, because you just have, this is it, this is our life. So I think everyone has to be in the band for the right reason. There's not a lot of ego in this band. We know each other well enough that we can avoid each other when we fucking hate each other, or hang out when we're stoked. You know, we never really wanted to be the biggest band in the world, or be famous, or be rich, or be huge on the internet. So for us, we were fans of music first, and friends second. You know, and I think that really kind of is transparent when you see us live, or even when you listen to our music. And I think that's why we've had that deep honest connection with our fans. I think that my lyrics are general enough that people can take them for what they mean to them instead of for what I wrote them about, which is also cool. And you know, we've allowed ourselves to be very accessible throughout our entire career, and I think that's important too. For a teenager whose life kind of revolves around music, and is their saving grace. We hear it a lot, like, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I'd be, or I would have taken my life, or a lot of these things. And that's a heavy thing, man. And music is a powerful, what's the word? Tool.